This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Deadeye! A dagger for Nick. Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Carr Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to Eliezer Arena, where Carson-Newman is looking to triumph on the road against the Newberry Wolves for the first time since 2019. First visit to this place for the Eagles in 2 years. And, of course, when Carson-Newman plays Newberry for the first time in 370 days, the thing that potentially is most on your minds, can Nick Brennigan do it again 370 days removed from his epic 64-point 18-3 game where he single-handedly outscored the Wolves? Highly unlikely. Newberry's one of the top defensive teams in the South Atlantic Conference. Third in field goal percentage defense. They lead the league in scoring defense, and will try to make it tough for Carson-Newman to score here today. How it all shakes out, we'll check in with Chuck Benson. His pregame comments head your way after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
I'm Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman comes to you today from Eliezer Arena, taking on the Newberry Wolves in the South Atlantic Conference's top-scoring defense. I'm Adam Cavalier, alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, coming into this one off a loss to Lincoln Memorial on Wednesday. Again, another tough defensive team in the offing in Marcus Kirkland's Newberry team. How do you score efficiently and effectively against a team that's out to make it difficult for you?
I think they defend really well in the half court, so we've got to try to find some opportunities in transition, and I think we've got to find some seconds on the offensive boards. Obviously, our spacing and our ability to shoot from distance will open up the paint some, and our guys got to fight for drives in the half court. But we've told them the last 2 days going into this game, this is going to be a really difficult challenge, but one we need at this point in the season.
Newberry's a game below 500 on the year, but every game they've played has been really tight, really close. They lost by 4 at home to Lincoln Memorial and had chances to win that one late. Every game they've played, it feels like it's a single-digit 1 to 2 possession game. How do you maintain poise if you face that here today?
Well, we just have just that. You got to maintain poise. You've got to be present. You've got to minimize emotion and be focused on doing your job at that particular time in the game. This is after taking the loss Wednesday versus LMU. We would have preferred maybe a more friendly challenge. But that's the way this is, and we're hoping, as I told the team, we're going to continue to try to work at improvement so we can be the best version of ourselves when it comes postseason, and being able to play back-to-back challenging defensive units like this is a challenge.
I'd argue 4 consecutive with North Georgia and Coker mixed in with that as well. Coker a little bit more atypical, I suppose, with how they play compared to how North Georgia, LMU, and Newberry play. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson here on the AEC countdown to tip-off. 370 days was the last time you played Newberry, and it was an epic one. Nick Brennigan went for that school record, 64 points, but it's a new coaching staff. It's a new style of play. Going to be hard enough to make 5 threes in a game against Newberry the way that they're playing now. Unreasonable expectation for another 64-point night, or do you want to be greedy?
I told Nick I'd be happy if you scored a third of what you did last time we played them. But the reality is we're going to have to work together as a team today to put the ball in the basket. More importantly, I think we really have got to establish ourselves defensively and on the defensive boards. They've struggled to score a bit, and we've struggled to get stops a bit. So I'm really more interested to see what we do on that side of the ball today.
You bring that up. DeVario Shepard's had a nice run. Newberry has size inside. How do you slow it down?
I think we got to do a good job in transition. We got to do a job on the defensive glass, and then in the half court we got to keep them in front, force them to play over, not around, which is easier said than done because they're very athletic. They're really, really quick and shifty, and they got size. They at times will play 6'7", 6'8" at the 2 through 5, which you don't really typically see, but that allows them to be really rugged and really inside oriented.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Wolves.
Great, thanks, Cav.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. The starting lineups are headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off returns after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Head of the key, straight on three, dead eye!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Beaker head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Wymanson. Up top, Brennigan. A triple! Cash for Nick Brennigan! Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Eliezer Arena, where Carson-Newman and Newberry collide for the 65th time all-time. Eagles lead the all-time ledger 39-25. However, Newberry has won 5 of the last 7 meetings in this series, as Carson-Newman tries to rebound from a loss on Wednesday to the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. Chuck Benson thought that Carson-Newman got outclassed and outmatched against LMU on Wednesday, and certainly will be looking for a better performance today against a Newberry team that's 6-7 and has been on a win-2, lose-2 road here of late. Newberry 3 days removed from falling 60-57 to Anderson in their last game. That was a game that Newberry scored just 15 points in the first half against the Trojans before rallying. 3-point margin obfuscates things a little bit. Newberry did hit a 3 as time expired to make it a 3-point game, but at the end of the day, Anderson not really threatened. Down the stretch, won in that one. Starters for this one for the host Wolves, under the direction of first-year head coach Marcus Kirkland. That name might sound familiar. He was Brian Good's top assistant at Wingate for 12 years. Kirk in his first year for Newberry trots out a starting lineup with Drew Robinson, who's a 6-foot graduate student guard out of Inglewood, California. He's joined in the backcourt by Makai Rivers, 5'11", 155-pound sophomore out of Charleston, South Carolina. And James Lavorne, 6-foot senior guard out of Anderson, South Carolina, transfer from Presbyterian College, who averages 11.8 points per game. The forwards are Malachi Strimlow, 6'8", 220-pound grad student out of Traverse City, Michigan, averaging 9.3 points and 7.3 rebounds per game. And Davario Shepard, 6'5", 210-pound senior from Columbia, South Carolina, 10.8 points per game for Davario Shepard. No shock who Carson-Newman's starting 5 is for an 18th consecutive game. The lineup of Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, and Braden Illick. will start the game along with John Zhao. Browder leading that quintet in scoring with 21.5 points per game. All 5 starters for the Eagles average double figures. Newberry in the home whites, white tops, white shorts, red numerals trimmed in black on the front and back of the jerseys. The Wolves written in red along a red diagonal stripe up the side of the shorts. Blue road jerseys for the Eagles, blue tops, blue shorts, white numerals trimmed in blue. Carson-Newman written around the jerseys in orange and white. Illick wins the tap over Malachi Strimlow, and the Eagles bring the basketball from left to right. Hubbard down the right side of the paint, fades out right corner. John Zhao tries a triple, missed it off to the right. Rebound pings around, and Devario Shepard corrals on the left block. Newberry front court. Drew Robinson slips Shepard left wing. Shepard pass, right point. Robinson down the right side of the paint. He goes, twirls and hits Lavorne in the right corner against the Eagles matchup zone. Lavorne crossover on Browder, dishes out left wing for Rivers. Head of the key, Shepard. Shepard, free throw line, 15-footer, swirls in. Newberry strikes first. It's a 2-0 lead for the Wolves, 40 seconds in. Eagles move left to right with the basketball. Illick at the top of the key. One dribble, hands off Hubbard. Hubbard back to Illick left wing. Lobs Zhao. Overplay by Robinson. He came over the top and he gets whistled with the reach. First on Robinson, first on the Wolves. The Eagles get 20 on the shot clock and reset 54 seconds in. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member owned and service driven. Brannigan through the head of the key, drives left block, right hand layup, won't go. Illick punches the rebound out to Browder left wing, second chance. Brannigan, head of the key, Rivers there with a high hand. Lob into the high post for Illick. Illick hits Browder top of the key. Browder down the right side of the paint on Strimlow. Strimlow bumped him with his body. And Malachi, pardon me, that's Shepard that got the call, not Strimlow. So Shepard with his first, the second on the Wolves. Possession extends for CN, looking for their first points. Browder down the right side of the paint, takes it up, but Shepard erases it from the right block. Robinson the rebound and running for the Wolves. Right corner, Lavorne in transition, misses the 3 ball. Hubbard and Robinson tied up going for the rebound. Jump ball possession arrow keeps it with Newberry. 2-0 Wolves, 88 seconds in. Rivers will inbound left baseline. Gets it into Strimlow on the left point. Strimlow slips it, Shepard right block. Bangs into Illick, leans back and hits it off the window. 4-0 Wolves, 100 seconds in. Eagles front court. Browder stripped as he goes down the right side of the lane. Shepard the steal. Shepard in transition. Illick met him at the summit and erased it out of bounds. Firm swat by Braden Illick. And Newberry will have to earn the points in the half court. Ball out of bounds to the left baseline. Stays with Newberry. Wolves 4-0, 18-12 to go in the first half. Rivers, left baseline. Gets it into Strimlow left wing. Out to Shepard at the top of the key. Shepard dribble handoff for Drew Robinson. Curls it back to Lavorne left wing. High hand there for Hubbard at the top of the zone. Free throw line. Here's a 15-footer. In and out, no good from Shepard. Strimlow punches the rebound out to the timeline where Robinson saves it in. Second chance for the Wolves. Rivers between the rings, sets up shop, 8 to shoot. Rivers right around the screen, goes Strimlow left point. Strimlow dive, dish, left corner, Shepard 3, short. Illick tips the rebound to Trey Hubbard, and Hubbard sprints up the left sideline for the Eagles. Hubbard into the front court. Bounces it out to Zhao, right wing extended. Robinson extends out to guard him. Zhao left around the Illick screen to the left block. Puts the ball on the deck. Right hand shovels up off glass and good for 2. First points for the Eagles. First points for John Zhao. It's a 4-2 lead for Newberry. 17-15 to go in the first half. Rivers walks it over the timeline, center court for the Wolves, and Newberry sets up in the half court. Rivers, left point. Brannigan defends him. Up top, Strimlow into the high post, Shepard. Shepard knifes left block, kick out Lavorne, left corner, catch 3. Lavorne rattles it in. 5-point lead for the Wolves, 7-2. 16:50 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Hubbard. Inside out action. Browder head of the key, straight on 3. He airballed it. Out of bounds, ball back to Newberry. 16:40 to go in the first half. Newberry, the opening advantage, 7-2 on Carson-Newman. Eagles have gotten a broken play layup out of John Zhao, but the good looks so far have not fallen for Carson-Newman. Wolves onto the offensive end. High post, Shepard right elbow. Flings it out, left wing. Back to the top of the key, Rivers. Rivers drives inside, backs it out, Shepard left wing. Shepard drive, dish, Lavorne, left corner 3, swirls in another one. It's an 6-0 run for James Lavorne all by himself, and the Wolves are up by 8. 10-2, 16:08 to play in the first half. Eagles with it front court. Illick down the right side of the lane, slips it out, Brennigan, touch it off to Browder left point. Browder, bounce feed to Illick left block. Illick backs down Strimlow, turns out, Zhao, right wing, open look from deep, Zhao answers. That stops Newberry's 6-0 run. John Zhao has all 5 of Carson-Newman's points, and the Eagles trail 10-5 with 15:42 to play in the opening half. Newberry with it front court. Rivers off to the left point, Shepard into the high post, Strimlow turns, right hand hook. He hit the shot, basket will not count. He's fouled on the floor. By whom? Charged this foul to Braden Illick. His first, the first on Carson-Newman, and we come to a break in the action. 15:31 to go in the first half. Newberry 10 and Carson-Newman 5. Back after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Newberry has jumped out to an early lead, 10-5 on Carson-Newman. But it's Newberry ball out of this break. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Get a large one-topping pie for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Sienna started 2 of 6 from the field, 33% compared to 4 of 8 shooting for the Wolves. James Lavorne responsible for a chunk of that. He's 2 for 4 from deep, make it 2 of 5 as he misfires from the right wing. Jack Browder grabs the rebound. And the Eagles bring it left to right in the Road Blues. Jaw, Bilbray, Browder, McElhaney, and Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman. Bilbray lobs Jaw in the middle of the lane. Kick out Browder, right wing, open look from deep, halfway down and out. Rebound tipped up by Lusant for the Wolves, and Newberry brings it right to left. Rivers out to the top of the key for Strimlow. High post Lusant. He fires from 15. Back iron, no. McElhaney out jumps Strimlow for the rebound on the right block. Eagles move it left to right. Right corner, Nick Brennigan. Baseline drive, shovels Jaw middle of the lane, turns, right hand hook, good for Jaw. Over top of Jitterson Lusant. Usman Jaw pulls Carson-Newman within 3, 10-7. It's a little 5-0 run for Carson-Newman after the Wolves jumped out to a 10-2 lead. 14-13 to go in the first half. Eagles in their matchup zone. Rivers out of the key. Rivers, bounce feed, left block. Strimlow backs down jaw, turns, right hand hook. Strimlow, tough shot, got it to fall. Malachi Strimlow buries the deuce. 12-7, Wolves up 5. 13:52 to play in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Browder works inside on Lusant. Whistle and a foul as Browder tried to get around him. First on Lusant, third on the Wolves. East Georgia State transfer Lusant averages 4.6 points per game. Browder gets it into McElhaney, and the Eagles with a fresh 20 to work with. Browder, head of the key. Works it left wing, Brennigan. Brennigan drives on Lavorne, weaves through traffic, gets to the bucket, and finishes with the left hand from the left side. Nice take by Nick Brennigan. His first points. 12-9, Eagles down 3. 13:30 to go in the first half. Newberry with it front court. Left elbow for Strimlow. Into the low post, Lusant. Kick out left corner for Shepard. Shepard, baseline drive, flip it out. Lusant, he tries a corner three. Left it short. Bilbray with the seal off on Rivers for the rebound left baseline. Eagles fly left to right. Browder, head of the key. Drives inside on Shepard. Lost the handle on it. Shepard saves it in front of the bench. 2-on-2 the other way. Lavorne to the cup. Misfires the layup. Rivers tap, no. Rebound saved in. It pings off of a ton of guys' wickets. Last touch by Nick Brennigan out of bounds. It stays with Newberry. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Booker Cusack is in as Malachi Strimlow checks out. So you got Cusack, Rivers, Lavorne, Lusant, and Shepard. Rivers, right baseline, fires out to the right wing for Lusant. Lusant hands off to Vario Shepard, works inside on Bilbray, sends it down to the left block, blocked by Jaw on the attempt by Lusant. Eagles sprint left to right. Brennigan, right wing, step back three in transition, left it short. Rivers grabbed the off-balance miss on the right baseline. Rivers in transition. Fires out left corner, Shepard around the horn, Lavorne head of the key. Lavorne sends it left corner, Rivers wide open from deep. He takes it and makes it. Makai Rivers, not a volume shooter, just 7 of 19 on the year, but he strokes that one from range and puts the Wolves up 6. Eagles the other way. Bilbray left wing answers with a 3 around the screen. 15-12, Eagles get back within a triple. 12:05 to go in the first half. Newberry works at front court. Right corner, Cusack. 5 out for the Wolves against the Eagles matchup zone. Rivers out to the left wing for Shepard. Bounce feed, high post, Cusack. Kick out Lavorne, right wing 3. Lavorne nails it. That's 3 made threes for James Lavorne and 9 first half points. He's got half of the Wolves scoring. As he gets a deflection out of bounds into the Wolves bench, it stays with Carson-Newman as we come to a break. 11:42 to play in the first half. Newberry 18, Carson-Newman 12. We return to the Eliezer Arena after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
James Lavorne has been a difference maker for Newberry. He's canned 3 of 5 threes and has half of the Wolves 18 points. Newberry up 18-12. on Carson-Newman. The difference right now, 2 more made threes for the Wolves. James Lavorne has both of them. 18-12. Newberry's led by as many as 8 in this one and has not trailed. Eagle ball out of the break. Hubbard, Illick, Mulkey, Browder, and one more. The inbounds comes to Trey Hubbard. 5th man is John Zhao for Carson-Newman. Hubbard at the head of the key. Crossover dribble, bounce it out. Illick, right point, 3, short. Zhao dives for the rebound. Dives into James Lavorne. Whistle. And what do we have here? Just ball out of bounds or foul on Zhao? Foul on Zhao. That's his first. Second on the Eagles. John Zhao sacrificed every ounce of humanity he had to go for that ball, and James Lavorne paid the price. Little 2-2-1 full court press for Carson-Newman as Newberry has to slow down to get it in the half court. Rivers off to Lavorne, right wing. Wolves up by 6. A 2 would match their biggest lead. A 3 would make it a new one. Right baseline, Cusack, 15-footers in and out. Rebound punched out of bounds on the left baseline. Last touch by Trey Hubbard as he was scrapping with Drew Robinson for the miss. So second chance for Newberry and a 4th offensive rebound for the Wolves. That's helped the cause as well for Newberry. Rivers lobs out to the left point for Cusack. Dribble handoff right wing. Drew Robinson back to Lavorne left wing. Open around the screen. Left this one short. Illick rises up to pull in the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right down 6. Browder left corner. Pumps, jabs. Now Mosey's inside. Browder right hand finish. Tickles Twine. Nice touch by Jack Browder at the hoop. Pulls Carson-Newman within 4. 18-14 with 10:40 to play in the first half. Wolves front court. Rivers off to the right wing. Lavorne another 3. Lavorne rains it down from distance. His 4th make of the game. James Lavorne has 12 points, and the Wolves are ahead by 7 as the Eagles bring it front court. Trey Hubbard dribbles it off of his right shoe top and out of bounds. Ball back to Newberry. Second turnover of the day for Carson-Newman. Ball back to the Wolves, who lead by 7. 21-14 with 10:22 to play in the first half. 2 passes over to the right short corner, Cusack. Skip it back to the left point, Robinson. Robinson inside of the foul line. Shuffles Strimlow left elbow. Back to Robinson left point. He tries a triple. Back iron, no. Illick pulls in the rebound in front of Strimlow in the middle of the gray paint. Eagles sprint left to right. Hubbard attacks the basket, goes in with the right hand, and finishes off glass. Trey Hubbard brings Carson-Newman within 5. 21-16 with 9:50 to play in the opening half. Wolves onto the offensive end. Strimlow banging inside on Illick, left block, turns, left-hand leaner, no. Browder, Cusack, tussling for the rebound. Cusack comes over the back of him. That's Booker Cusack's first. The 4th on the Wolves. Ball back to Carson-Newman. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman to help secure your family's financial future. Hubbard, Browder, Illick, Mulkey, and Zhao on the floor for Carson-Newman. Illick has it at the top of the key for the Eagles. Strimlow comes out to defend him. Dribble handoff from Browder. Bounce feed inside Zhao, right block. Backs down Robinson. Turns left. Fades from 10. Misfires off the back of the rim. And Shepard corrals the rebound on the right baseline for the Wolves. Shepard in transition. Down to the left block. Lays it in through contact with Braden Illick. Good take for Devario Shepard. 23-16. Newberry leads by 7 with 9:02 to play in the first half. Wolves started this game on a 10-2 run. They've maintained the lead ever since. Illick head of the key. Catch 3 for the Eagles. Banks open. Braden Illick whistles it in off the window from 23 feet out straight on. And Carson-Newman pulls within 4. 23-19. 8:42 to play in the first half. Wolves front court. Lavorne left wing. Mosey's down to the right block, peels out right corner, now back inside to the left block. Drops it off for Strimlow, goes to work and sends it in off glass. Tough fall-away shot from 3 feet out just because he was so off balance, but Strimlow got it to go. 25-19, Wolves by 6. Eagles the other way. Hubbard pull up, right elbow, 15-footers strong off the heel. Robinson the rebound. Wolves sprint right to left, ahead by 6. Right wing, A.J. Thompson's 3. Back of the 10, no good. Zhao collapses inside for the rebound for the Eagles. Cian moves left to right. Browder, right wing, transition 3. Browder has an answer. Jack Browder drills the triple and cuts the deficit down to 3. 25-22, 7:50 to go in the first half. Wolves front court, left corner. Drew Robinson open from deep, missed it. Strong off to the right. Zhao keeps it to 1. Eagles can tie with a 3 this trip. Instead, they go inside. Hubbard's pass off of Illick's hands and out of bounds for Carson-Newman's 3rd turnover. Brings us to a break. 7:33 to play in the first half. Newberry 25. Carson-Newman 22. Wolves have led by as many as 8 and have not trailed thus far. We're back after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Newberry leads 25-22 in spite of shooting just 40% from the field. But the Wolves have made more threes, 5 of 13 for a team in Newberry coming in. That was 10th in the league with 6.8 threes made per game. And 9th in three-point shooting percentage at 33.5. The Wolves, half their shots have come from long range, and they've made them at a reasonable clip, 38%. That's the reason for this early Wolf lead. Newberry has the ball on the offensive end. Drew Robinson inside. Outside it goes, left wing Rivers. 7 to shoot. Rivers for Shepard, left point. His 3 short off the front iron. Ja boxes out to Lusant for the board. Eagles bring it left to right. Brennigan right of the paint, lobs Ja at the top of the key. Ja back to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan, high hands at the head of the key from Drew Robinson, moves right around the screen, finds Ja on the high post, turns and hits Bilbray left wing. Bilbray left around the Ja screen, gets to the cup, but he got held on the arm as he went around the screen. Lusant charged with his 2nd, the 5th on Newberry. And a fresh 20 on the clock, and the ball out of bounds for the Eagles. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. Features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com. The official online store, the Carson-Newman Eagles. Bilbray. High post for Ja, finds McElhaney cutting to the basket. McElhaney's layup goaltended, it counts. So count the basket on the backdoor cut for Camden McElhaney. And Carson-Newman's within 1. 25-24 with 6:35 to go in the first half. Eagles have scored the last 6 after trailing by 7. It's a 6-0 run for the Eagles to get within a point with 6:22 to play in the first half. Newberry front court. Right block for Shepard. Into the high post, Lusant. Lusant stripped going up by Brennigan. Loose ball out of bounds. Last touch by Lusant. Nick Brennigan's active hands generate the second turnover of the first turnover of the day for Newberry. And the Eagles bring it left to right, looking for their first lead. Bilbray over the timeline, left side, gets it to Browder in the left corner. Up top, Ja. Hands off Nick Brennigan, straight on 3, on the way. Brennigan buries it. 9-0 burst for Carson-Newman, and the Eagles have their first lead of the day. 27-25 with 5:45 to go in the opening half. Newberry front court. Rivers down the right side of the lane. Hurls one up. It's off the left of the rim. McElhaney the rebound. And the Eagles sprint left to right. Bilbray through traffic, weaves front court, got back tap. It's off of Lusant's right shoulder and out of bounds underneath the basket. Stays with Carson-Newman. Early in the possession, still 24 seconds on the shot clock. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, McGaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit McGahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. McGaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Bilbray at the head of the key for the Eagles. Pick and pop free throw line jumpers off the mark from 15. Strimlow the rebound on the right block for the Wolves. Newberry front court. Rivers, chest pass, right wing, gliding inside. Layup's good for two from Devario Shepard. And it stops a 9-0 Carson-Newman run and knots this game up at 27 apiece. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bilbray through traffic, chucks one up, but he got swatted by Strimlow at the hole. Newberry the rebound and running. Drive inside, Robinson blocked by Browder. Rebound touched out of bounds by Shepard, and it's back to Carson-Newman. Good pursuit by Jack Browder to get the swat in transition. Illick enters, Jaw exits. So you got Browder, Bilbray, Brennigan, Illick, and McElhaney for Carson-Newman. Newberry counters with Strimlow, Shepard, Robinson, Lavorne, and Rivers, the starting five. So Carson-Newman resting John Zhao and Trey Hubbard, two of its starters. Full court press on for the Wolves. Bilbray gets the ball in the backcourt as Rivers picks him up with a long white sleeve undershirt below his jersey. Brennigan flips it to Illick, left point. Hands off Brennigan, NBA range three from the left point. Brennigan drills his second. He's got 6, and Carson-Newman has its biggest lead of the day at 3. A 12-2 run for the Eagles to get up 30-27 with 4:20 to play in the first half. Newberry front court. Lavorne, right wing. Flips it around the perimeter into the high post for Strimlow. Strimlow backs down, now kicks out, right wing. Rivers a triple. Rivers answers. Makes his second three of the day and pulls Newberry even at 30 with 3:59 to go in the first half. Eagles the other way. Browder right point triple. Browder drills it. Carson-Newman quick in transition. Has the three ball from Jack Browder, and it's a 33-30 lead for the Eagles with 3:45 to go in the first half. Wolves onto the offensive end. Left wing Lavorne. Bilbray on him into the high post. Strimlow fires from 15. It's off the mark. McElhaney the rebound on the left block. Bilbray sprints front court for Carson-Newman. Lavorne picks him up. Bilbray right around the screen to the right block. Teardrop up with the right hand and good with a smooch off the glass. Eagles have scored 5 straight. They're up by 5. 35-30 with 3:15 to go in the opening stanza. Wolves bring it front court. Right wing for Drew Robinson. Out to Rivers, who knifes down the left side of the paint. Kicks Lavorne. Left wing three. Hand in his face from Browder. Missed it badly off the backboard. Bilbray cleans up the miss. Bilbray cut off in the backcourt by Robinson. Passes over the timeline to Illick. And gets the Eagles front court. Brennigan, head of the key. Shoots in rhythm, but leaves it short. Shepard the board at the free throw line for the Wolves. Shepard in transition. Gets it inside Robinson. Bilbray knocked it out of his hands and out of bounds. It stays with Newberry. 2:43 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman, 35. Newberry, 30. Eagles with a 12-2 and 5-0 run to get up by 5. With 2:43 to go in the first half. And we're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833 847-0824. Go Eagles!
2:43 to go in the first half as we have entered an official review. Jared Torrance and Ryan Sanders are tableside by the iPad, checking on, I believe, the goaltend on Camden McElhaney's layup. And they've reviewed what they need to review. Goaltend stands. How about the return of one Kenny Pate to the floor as an official? He retired a couple years ago. Great to see Kenny back in the stripes officiating. Veteran of many crews across the South Atlantic Conference. And he's the crew chief here today. Wolves ball after the timeout, left wing for Makai Rivers, and he drills his third three of the first half. He hit 7 all year. He pulls Newberry within 2. 35-33 with 2:25 to go in the opening stanza. Eagles front court. Brennigan backs down Lavorne, spins left on him. Blew the bunny, though, after getting open on the spin move. Rivers the rebound. Wolves bring it from right to left. Right point, Shepard transition, threes off the mark. Illick pulls in the rebound for Carson-Newman. Long cross-court pass to Trey Hubbard, who sprints up the right sideline. Knifes inside. Got a whistle and a foul. John Zhao with contact with Drew Robinson going for that pass. It's the second on Zhao. Third on the Eagles. 35-33, Carson-Newman by 2. Eagles shooting 52% from the field, limiting Newberry to 36%. But the Wolves getting on the offensive glass and scoring when Carson-Newman's turned it over 3 times. Wolves front court. Robinson, bounce feed inside. Strimlow got blocked by the rim. Gets his own miss. Kicks out Shepard. Shepard down the right side of the paint. Dish out Strimlow, head of the key. Strimlow spins inside. Outside it goes, right corner for Robinson. Back inside, Strimlow feeds Shepard, cutting to the cup. Got blocked by Browder. Second chance, left wing 3. Robinson misfires. Browder gobbles up the rebound this time, and the Eagles bring it left to right, ahead by 2. Hubbard trying to spin around Rivers, but a whistle and a foul. Makai Rivers with his first. The 6th on Newberry. Carson-Newman has 8 points apiece from Jack Browder and Nick Brennigan, while James Lavorne leads Newberry with 12. Newberry has done the bulk of its scoring from beyond the arc. Illick at the top of the key. Chest pass, Brennigan curling around a screen, open from deep, and he connects. Nick Brennigan has 11, his third made 3 of the half. He stretches it back to a 5-point lead with 1:12 to go in the first. 38-33 Eagles. 1:05 to go in the opening stanza. Wolves front court. Strimlow, right elbow. 2 dribbles down to the right block. Pumps, gets Illick airborne. Layup's no good, but he does draw the foul on Illick. Second personal on Illick. 4th team foul on the Eagles. Only 4 fouls on Carson-Newman, but Braden Illick and John Zhao both have 2. And those 2 in foul trouble. So Usman Jah is off the bench to replace Illick. Camden McElhaney playing in place of John Zhao. He's already on the floor. A frequent strategic point for Chuck Benson. You pick up 2 fouls, you're going to sit for the half. Strimlow's first free throw is in, nothing but strings. These are the first free throws of the day for either team. 38-34, Carson-Newman by 4. 58.7 seconds left in the opening stanza. Second free throw for Strimlow. Righty puts it up and puts it through, nothing but cords. 3-point game, 38-35. 58.7 seconds left in the first half, and Marcus Kirkland wants to chat things over. Well, Newberry led early. It was a 10-2 run for the Wolves to start the game. Wolves got up by 8, but the Eagles answered the bell. A 12-2 run put Carson-Newman in front, then a 5-0 run extended the lead out to 5. That's as large as it's been. for Carson-Newman in this one. Wolves had the hot hand from beyond the arc early, but have cooled off just a touch, although James Lavorne and Makai Rivers are combined 7 of 11 from deep. The rest of the team is 0 for 6. Carson-Newman 7 of 13 from beyond the arc. Eagles ball off of the Newberry timeout as Hubbard gets it front court. Crowder at the top of the key, bounces it to Jaw left of the lane. Jaw hands off Brennigan, back to Jaw, kick out Hubbard, right corner, 3. Hubbard strokes the strings. Trey Hubbard's first make from beyond the arc in 2025, and the Eagles are up by 6. 41-35 with 31 seconds left in the opening stanza. Wolves onto the offensive end. Robinson, high-low, high-post Shepard. Kick out left corner for Abram. Around to the left wing, Rivers. Rivers knifes inside, right-hand teardrop. Hits the bottom of the nylon from 10 feet out. 41-37, Eagles by 4. Shot clock off. 10 seconds to go in the opening half. Hubbard over the timeline. Rivers defends him. Hubbard, right wing. Left around a Jaw screen. Hubbard, free throw line, teardrop. Missed it from 15. Rebound pings around. Strimlow corrals, and that is how the first half comes to a close. Carson-Newman leads it at the break, 41-37 on the road. Eagles found the offensive punch later in the first half and are able to utilize that 12-2 run to take a modicum of control headed into the halftime locker room. 41-37, Eagles lead it at the break. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report. Headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch 3. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Eliezer Arena, where Carson-Newman has a 41-37 halftime lead on the Newberry Wolves. Early, it was Newberry threes that guided the Wolves out to an early advantage. It has been Carson-Newman threes, though, that brought the Eagles back from an early 8-point deficit. Newberry started the game on a 10-2 run, led by 8 early. But then Carson-Newman caught fire late. Eagles are 9 of 15 from beyond the arc and led by Nick Brennigan's 3 of 5 mark. He has 11 points to lead the Eagles. And he was instrumental for a 12-2 and a 5-0 run that put Carson-Newman on the front foot and up 41-37 at the halftime break. Carson-Newman shoots 50% from the field, while the Eagles are 9 of 15 from beyond the arc. The Eagles are just 7 of 17 inside it. Meanwhile, Newberry, 35.9% shooting, 36.8% shooting from deep. It has been James Lavorne and Makai Rivers who have done the work for the Wolves. Lavorne already at his season average. He has 12 points. He's gone 4 of 8 from beyond the arc, while Makai Rivers had hit 7 threes all season. Granted, efficiently. He was 7 of 19. Well, he's 3 of 3 today and has 11 points, 2 off of his career high that he set at the University of Alaska Anchorage on November 29th. Devario Shepard has 8 points for the Wolves and Malachi Strimlow 6. Only 4 players have scored for Newberry. Teams are even on the glass, although Newberry does have 6 offensive rebounds. We do not have an official total of second chance points, though, but I do believe that has played a role in Newberry being a touch closer. Wolves definitely turned it over in that first half, but they were not credited with a turnover. I can distinctly remember a possession where the Wolves did lose the ball, but officially no turnovers for Newberry, just 4 for Carson-Newman. At the half, it's the Eagles 41 and the Wolves 37. We return to Eliezer Arena with an abbreviated ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Not a ton of action around the SAC. Most teams moving their games to Sunday. But we'll tell you about all of that when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with the ShopSeeAndEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
All right, back courtside at Eliezer Arena, where Carson-Newman holds a 41-37 halftime lead over the Newberry Wolves. Well, half of the doubleheaders in the South Atlantic Conference going on today. Not exactly as scheduled. Both Carson-Newman's doubleheader and the Tusculum at Anderson men's women's doubleheader were moved up 2 hours to noon. Carson-Newman's women won earlier today, 79-59 over the Newberry Wolves. Lady Eagles got 28 points out of Lindsay Taylor. She was 14 of 18 from the field to pace Carson-Newman in that one. Newberry got a career night, 21 points out of Mary Kate Kent. She hit 7 of 11 threes to guide Newberry, but Carson-Newman women's basketball wins 79-59 over the Newberry Wolves. The Anderson-Tusculum women's game also has gone final. Anderson's women run away from the Pioneers 92-63. Trojans were up double digits after one and just kept the accelerator down. Newberry with a 24-7 edge in points off turnovers, only had 8 giveaways compared to 20 for Tusculum. He got 20 points from Diamond McDowell to collect that 19-point win. There's one other men's game underway, and that is the Tusculum men at Anderson's men. There's 2:01 left in the first half. It's been a seesaw battle. Anderson led early, then Tusculum jumped up to a 10-point lead. And now it is the Trojans who are in the middle of a 14-3 run over the last 4 minutes to erase that 10-point deficit and take a 35-33 lead over the Pioneers. Anderson shooting 54% from the field and has 8 points from Sam Perez. Tusculum's got 12 from Bryce Jackson. The Pioneers 7 of 9 from beyond the arc in that game, but 9 turnovers for the Pioneers have proved costly. Anderson's up by 3 now, thanks to a 16-3 run with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Games still to come today. Coker travels to Lincoln Memorial for both the men and the women. The women's game scheduled for a 2 p.m. tip, and Coker leads LMU 27-18 at the halftime break behind 8 points from Tillman. 3 games, 3 doubleheaders rescheduled for tomorrow because of the snow. Lenore-Rhines at UVA Wise, Wingate's at Mars Hill, and Emory and Henry goes to Limestone. All those twin bills are at 2 and 4 p.m. for the men and women. At the half here in Eliezer Arena, it's a 41-37 lead for Carson-Newman over Newberry. Second half action heads your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Savario's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Savario's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Savario's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Bills top of the key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Lite is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Lite. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilite.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Halftime wraps up here in Eliezer Arena with Carson-Newman in front of Newberry, 41-37. Before we start the second half, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID across the Eagle Sports Network. Adam Cavalier courtside at Eliezer Arena. Jay Adams running the show back inside of network control. Glad to have you with us on a frosty Saturday across much of the southeast. Carson-Newman, 41-37 leaders over Newberry out of the halftime break. And Carson-Newman will have the ball to open up the second half. Browder, Illick, Zhao, Hubbard, and Brennigan on the floor for the Eagles, who move right to left in road blue jerseys with white numerals trimmed in orange. Brennigan, left wing, high-low lob is deflected and stolen by Strimlow on the left block. The Eagles' fifth turnover. Newberry brings it left to right. Robinson inside to the Shepard at the head of the key, dumps back to Strimlow, turns right-hand hook over Brennigan, size mismatch, works out in Strimlow's favor. 41-39, Eagles by 2. 30 seconds in, Eagles the other way. Hubbard coasts to the cup and floats it in with the right hand with a kiss off the window. 43-39, back to a 4-point lead for the Eagles. 45 seconds into the second half. Trey Hubbard with 7 points. Wolves front court. Strimlow, right elbow. Shoots from 15 over Illick, misfired. Zhao the rebound on the right baseline. Hubbard sprints over the timeline left side for Carson-Newman. Left around an Illick screen to the wing. Hubbard inside, outside Illick. Left wing, triple. Illick airballed it. And Shepard tips the rebound to the left baseline where Robinson corrals for Newberry. Wolves sprint left to right. Shepard, drop it off Strimlow, right block. Blew the bunny. Illick tipped the rebound to Hubbard, right baseline. Should have been an easy 2 for Strimlow. Hubbard ahead to Illick, left baseline. Illick backs down Strimlow, turns, right-hand hook, left it short from the middle of the lane. Strimlow grabs the miss, and the Wolves move left to right, trailing by 4, 90 seconds in to the second half. Strimlow, bounce feed, Robinson cutting to the basket. Illick erased it. Browder the rebound, gets it to Brennigan. Brennigan over the timeline, center court, doesn't have numbers, peels off to the left wing, and Brennigan sets up the half-court set. Brennigan, free throw line, dish out Browder, right point, catch 3, Browder, bullseye. Jack Browder has 11 points. He's the second Eagle into double figures. And Carson-Newman has its biggest lead off of a 5-0 run. 46-39 with 17:48 to go in the second half. Wolves onto the offensive end. Lavorne, left corner, catch 3, back of the rim, no good. Long rebound out to the head of the key, Rivers, around to Robinson for a right wing 3. He drains it. Broken play, Robinson, the benefactor of a look what I found 3. 46-42, Eagles by 4. 17:30 to go in the second half. Eagles front court. Hubbard, middle of the lane, teardrop, won't fall off the front iron. Strimlow the rebound. Wolves front court. Rivers, right wing, drives inside, reverse layup, circles it up, and gets it to go off the window. Tough shot for Makai Rivers. 46-44. Wolves answer with a 5-0 run to get it down to 2. Eagles the other way. Illick head of the key. Catch 3. Illick makes it all cotton. Braden Illick hits his second 3. Eagles by 5, 49-44, 16:50 to go in the second half. Wolves Onto the offensive end. Shepard. Reverse layup inside, right to left across the face of goal. Kisses it in off the window. 49-46, Eagles by 3. 16:35 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Hubbard to the hoop. Hubbard smooches it in off the window, off the drive on Strimlow. 51-46, Eagles by 5. 16:25 to go in the second half. The Eagles settle into their matchup zone. 4-round 1 for the Wolves. Shepard, right block. Back to the basket, feeds out Lavorne. Bounce feed inside, cutting to the basket. Robinson, he lays it in from the right. 51-48. Wolves cut it to 3. 16:04 to go in the second half. Eagles move it right to left. Illick at the top of the key. Illick pivots, now dribbles, bounce feed. Brennigan didn't cut. Illick thought he was cutting. It's out of bounds and back to Newberry. 5th turnover for Carson-Newman for the game. 15:53 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 51, Newberry 48. Frenetic pace to start this second half. Eagles stretched it to 7 with a 5-0 run, but Newberry was right there with a 5-0 run of its own to get it back down to 2. Back after this. Eagles by 3 on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Savario's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Savario's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Savario's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
15:53 to go in the second half. Newberry can tie with a 3 on this possession. Bilbray, McElhaney, Browder, Brennigan, and Jaw on the floor for Carson-Newman. Shepard, Strimlow, Lavorne, Robinson, and Rivers for the Wolves. Robinson takes a free throw line jumper, misfires from 15. Lavorne poked the rebound loose, but Bilbray corralled it. Up the left sideline comes Jack Browder with the basketball. Gets it to Bilbray, and the Eagles set up in the half-court offensively. Jaw at the head of the key. Dribble handoff for Browder. Gets north-south to the right block. Sends it up. Sends it strong off the window. Jaw comes over the back battling for the rebound. And gets whistled for his first, and the first on the Eagles. Ball back to Newberry. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. Strimlow goes to work inside on Jaw. Kick out Shepard for a left corner 3. Shepard missed it off the back iron. Robinson tipped the rebound to Strimlow. Second chance for the Wolves. A 3 ties it. Robinson. Bounce feed inside. Whistle and a foul away from the ball. Usman Jaw with a hug on a post player. Second on Jaw, second on the Eagles. Both second half fouls have come on Ooze in the last 2 possessions. Inbounds all the way out to the head of the key for Strimlow. Dribble handoff, Robinson left wing. Robinson inside out to Shepard. Shepard drives inside, heaves one up. He airballed it, but he got fouled. Carson-Newman's defenders thought they built the wall, but Usman Jaw picks up his 3rd personal in about 90 seconds. 3rd team foul on the Eagles. And 2 free throws, the result for Davario Shepard. 73% at the line on the season for Shepard. He's one of 3 Wolves in double figures today. He has 10. He's just the 3rd and 4th free throws of the game today as Shepard calmly connects on the first. 51-49. Eagles lead cut down to 2. One more free throw for Shepard. Deep breath, spins the ball into his left hand, one dribble, shoots it with his left and misses it long off the heel. Brennigan chases down the long rebound at the left wing. 2-point lead for the Eagles as Carson-Newman brings it right to left with 14:40 to go in the second half. Jaw at the top of the key. Guzman, one right-hand dribble. Looking, goes to McElhaney in the right corner. Back to Jaw up top. Jaw, left-hand dribble, shovels it off to Brennigan. Right around to Jaw, screen to the head of the key. Bounce feed inside Browder, 4 to shoot. Browder turns, right-hand hook. Browder, shot puts it up and in off the front of the 10. Jack Browder got the roll. He's got 13. Carson-Newman extends the lead to 4. 53-49 with 14:10 to go in the second half. Wolves onto the offensive end. Robinson on the left wing, guarded tightly by Bilbray. Robinson fires a 3. Back iron, no. Browder, the backside board, right baseline. Eagles sprint right to left. Bilbray, lob ahead. McElhaney kisses it in off the window. Counted and a foul. Bilbray from the left side of the lane drops a dime to Camden McElhaney, who was skying to the basket and shoved in a two-handed push shot with a delicate peck on the backboard. Count the basket and the foul on Newberry. It's the Wolves first. McElhaney's and one free throw. Got the roll. Carson-Newman up 7, 56-49, matching the Eagles' biggest lead of the day. I did not catch who the personal was on for Newberry. We'll have to track that down. Strimlow banging inside on Jaw. Strimlow lowers the shoulder and gets called for an offensive foul. That is Malachi Strimlow's first. The second on the Wolves. So Browder will inbound to Matt Bilbray, who's picked up full court by Makai Rivers. Bilbray over the timeline, right side. Feeds Jaw between the rings. Over to Browder, left point. Browder down the right side of the lane. Pumps, leans into Shepard. Misfired the layup. Missed everything but the backboard, and the Wolves grab the rebound and run. Lavorne into the front court. He's back-tapped by Brennigan, but Brennigan got his body. First personal on Brennigan, fourth team foul on the Eagles. Early in the shot clock, it's at 25, so no reset there for the Wolves. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Eagles by 7, 56-49, with 13:15 to go in the second half. Left wing, Robinson tries a triple. In and out, no good. McElhaney lost the rebound through his wickets. Shepard airballs the putback, got his third miss. Over to the left wing, Robinson's 3. In and out. Browder the rebound. And Carson-Newman sprints right to left. Brennigan. Left around a jaw screen to the head of the key. Feeds Browder. Left wing, triple. Browder, bullseye. Jack Browder stretches the Eagles' lead to 10. 59-49 with 12:44 to go in the second half. Lavorne turns in, misses a left-handed layup. Jaw saves in the rebound to Bilbray. Eagles do not have numbers with 3 fallen bodies in the backcourt. Bilbray weaves front court for Carson-Newman as Rivers pressures him. Goes to Jaw between the rings, off to Bilbray right wing. Bilbray guarded tightly by Makai Rivers. Bilbray left around a Jaw, screen to the left elbow. Slips Browder head of the key. Catch 3 on the way. Jack Browder left it short. Robinson the rebound, sprinting front court for the Wolves, who trail by 10. Rivers dive, dish, Lavorne, left wing 3, left open, and he connects on his 5th of the half. Or 5th of the game, pardon me. Timeout, Marcus Kirkland. That'll bring us to a break in the action. 12:07 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 59, Newberry 52. We return to the Palmetto State after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serve contracting source.
12:07 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman carries a 59-52 lead over the Newberry Wolves. An 8-1 run for Carson-Newman got the Eagles up double digits before James Lavorne's fifth three of the day pulled Newberry within 7. It's Carson-Newman ball out of the break as Hubbard brings it across the timeline. Center court for CN. Hubbard in the right corner, drives baseline, gets to the cup. His layup will not go, but he does draw a foul. First free throws for Carson-Newman. After Rivers picks up his second, the team's third. And that should bring us to our under 12 media timeout. I guess just kidding. Marcus Kirkland used the call the timeout, go to immediate timeout. Should have still had the under 12. Hubbard hits the first free throw. 60-52, Eagles by 8 with 11:53 to go in the second half. Second free throw for Hubbard. That one's in, nothing but cords. And now the officials say, yes, it is a medium. So 2-2 trip for Trey Hubbard. We come to another break. 11:53 to go in the second half. It's Carson-Newman 61, Newberry 52. Back after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Carson-Newman's had the hot hand. Eagles shooting 60% from deep for the game, 12 of 20. But Newberry's offensive rebounding, keeping them within striking distance, 10 offensive boards for the Wolves, helping out the cause for a team shooting 35.7% from the field. Full court pressure on for the Eagles. It backs off as Newberry brings it front court. Now Rivers sets up shop at the top of the key. Rivers, chest pass Lavorne left wing. Hands there for McElhaney. Entry pass into Cusack. Saves it back out left corner for Strimlow. Strimlow hits Lavorne, left corner, fires the three with a hand in his face and drills it. Braden Illick defended it well, but James Lavorne has 18 points to lead the Wolves. Cuts the deficit down to 6, 61-55 with 11:20 to go in the second half. Braden Illick drops the shoulder, works right around Cusack, and lays it in from the right side to answer. 63-55, Lavorne left wing, heat check three, front of the 10, no. Cusack clashes in for the offensive rebound. He missed the stick back, but he's fouled by Camden McElhaney. First on McElhaney, fifth on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Booker Cusack, who's a 64% free throw shooter lifetime. 63-55, Eagles by 8 with 11:08 to play in the second half. Cusack's first free throws in, nothing but strings. Cusack with his first points. One more free throw for Cusack. And a chance to make it a 6-point game, which he does. 63-57. Eagles leading, 11:05 to play in the second half. Hubbard over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Rivers defends him tightly. Hubbard left around an Illick screen, gets to the bucket, lays it up on Lavorne, and lays it in. Strong take for Trey Hubbard. He's got 13. Eagles by 8. 65-57. Now, as the Wolves get it front court, Trey Hubbard reaches in and fouls a Newberry Wolf. That's the first on Hubbard, the 6th on the Eagles. Newberry shooting free throws the rest of the way. Only 3 seconds deep into the shot clock there, so Newberry has oodles of time for this possession. Lavorne, right wing, 2 passes over to Shepard, left wing. Bounce feed Strimlow, left baseline. Backs down McElhaney. Strimlow ducks the shoulder, right hand hook, rattles in and out. McElhaney rips in the rebound on the left block for the Eagles, his 4th collected carom. Eagles front court. Zhao down the left side of the lane, pivots, fakes right, now spins left, misfires from 6. Cusack the rebound. Newberry sprinting front court. Lavorne inside out to Shepard, left of the paint. Kicks Strimlow head of the key. He tries a straight-on triple. In and out, no good. McElhaney pulls in the rebound for the Eagles, and Carson-Newman brings it right to left. Hubbard, left wing, right around an Illick screen to the free throw line. Chest pass McElhaney, right wing. Drop it off Brennigan. Curls inside. Whistle, foul before Brennigan made the layup. Charge this to Cusack, his 2nd. The team's 4th.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Official's going to talk about whether or not Brennigan's basket counts. And they are coming to the iPad here on the table. And first, they can't look at the iPad yet because they have to have an official call. They can't make the call based off what they see on the iPad. One official said that count the basket for Brennigan. The other said foul was on the floor, but now Kenny Pate, Jared Torrance, and Ryan Sanders coming together to chat about it. Live, I thought it was some continuation. That was my initial reaction. Officials have finished their congregating. They're going to say count the basket for Nick Brennigan. So an and 1 for Nick. I guess I can see the point because, and this is very fortunate that I have this benefit because the replay iPad is literally right to my right, and I've been watching this whole time. Nick was around the screen and downhill when he was grabbed from behind. So the basket counts for Carson-Newman. And so that makes it a 67-57 lead for the Eagles. And now Brennigan for the and 1 free throw with a chance to put up Carson-Newman up 11, which he does. Nothing but cords. 11-point lead for the Eagles is their biggest of the day. 68-57 with 9:50 to go in the second half. Wolves bring it from left to right. High post for Cusack. He shoots from 15 over Browder. Didn't get the roll. Browder the rebound in the middle of the lane. Eagles bring it right to left. Brennigan leaves front court to the left wing. Shepard defends him. Brennigan right to left crossover. Dribbled it off of the kneecap of DeVario Shepard. The officials have issued a warning to Newberry's bench after protesting the decision to give the ball back to Carson-Newman. Newberry's crowd not happy either. Hubbard triggers into Browder left block, pivots back to the basket, backs down Cusack, turns, right-hand shot blocked by Cusack. Shepard the rebound. Newberry running left to right. Shepard at the head of the key. Slips high post for Lusant. Lusant turns left block, yo-yos it out to the left corner, Lavorne. Lavorne left baseline drive, stumbles, chest pass, right corner, Cusack. Cusack lowers his shoulder and gets called for a charge. That is Booker Cusack's third, the 5th on the Wolves. 9:01 to play in the first half, or the second half, pardon me. A 68-57 lead for Carson-Newman over Newberry. The Eagles have stretched it back to double digits. Hubbard off to Illick, left wing. Catch three. Illick misfired off to the right. Rivers chases down the board in the left corner. Newberry moving left to right. Shepard through traffic, chucks it up. Misses with the left hand from the right elbow, but he's fouled by Nick Brinnigan. Second personal on Nick, 7th team foul on the Eagles. 2 free throws result for DeVario Shepard. He's 1 for 2 at the line today. Shepard, southpaw, misses the first free throw off the front of the rim. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. Second free throw for Shepard. Got the roll with this one. Front iron, loops up and goes down through the strings. 68-58. Eagles by 10. 8:38 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Illick at the head of the key. Step back, right point three. Illick spins out left side. Browder an offensive rebound. Browder lays it back up and in. Stick-to-itiveness for Jack Browder. He's got 18 to go along with 8 boards. And the Eagles are up 12. 70-58 with 8:15 to go in the second half. Newberry front court. Right elbow Cusack. Chest pass right wing for Shepard. Zhao sticks to him. Shepard lobs inside. Jack Browder, the overplay, deflects it, and Hubbard steals it away. Hubbard into the front court. Diving, dishing. Zhao, left point, 3-ball. Zhao off the front of the tin, no good. Illick punches the rebound, but Cusack corrals on the left block for the Wolves. Newberry slows tempo and brings it front court. Lavorne through the head of the key. Free throw line jumper, rattles in and out, no good. Zhao the rebound on the left block. Eagles race right to left ahead by 12. Hubbard stumbled and loses it out of bounds. Ball back to Newberry. 7:36 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman with its biggest lead of the day, 70-58 on the Wolves. We're back after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Carson-Newman shot 50% from the field for this game while limiting Newberry to 33.9%. The Eagles a 70-58 edge on the Wolves with 7:36 to go in the second half. Jack Browder a rebound away from his first double-double of 2025 and the 17th of his career. He's paced Carson-Newman in this one, which is gone 12 of 23 from beyond the arc to help the Eagles to this 70-58 lead over the Wolves. Head of the key, Strimlow fires a three, back iron no, long rebound snagged by Robinson, second chance for the Wolves. Right wing for Lavorne. Mosey's inside of the free throw line, underhand shovel back to Robinson, top of the key. Back to Lavorne, left wing. Steps right, got a whistle. And a foul on Usman Jaw away from the ball. 1-1 for Newberry. That's Uz's fourth. The 8th on the Eagles. So 1-1 for Malachi Strimlow. Strimlow's 2 for 2 at the stripe today. 70% free throw shooter his career. He's at 75% this season, and he goes 3 for 3 at the line today by making the first. Lead for the Eagles down to 11, 70-59. One more free throw for
Nick, pinch out here.
Malachi Strimlow. A few dribbles, spins the ball into his left hand, bends the knees and shoots it with his right. And he knocks that one down as well. 10-point lead for the Eagles, 70-60. 7:12 to go in the second half. Hubbard gets it front court for Carson-Newman to the top of the key. Hubbard inside to Zhao, left point. Zhao muscles it down to the left block, tosses up with the left hand, got it to fall. And you got a whistle, and Jack Browder's got blood on his left knee. So Chuck Benson called attention to that. Got the game stopped so Browder could be tended to. 6:58 to go in the second half, 72-60. Carson-Newman leads Newberry after John Zhao's bucket. He's got 7 on the day. Nick Peters wrapping up the knee with some gauze, and Jack Browder is back on the floor, ready for more. 6:58 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 72, Newberry 60. Newberry scored 10 of the game's first 12 points before the Eagles answered with a 12-2 run to take the lead, and Carson-Newman's been in front ever since. Strimlow at the top of the key. Drives inside on Jaw, backs it out Robinson up top. Robinson twirls and hits Shepard left wing. Shepard backs his way into the paint, bounce feed down to Strimlow left block, turns, right-hand hook over Jaw is good from 6 feet out, straight on. Malachi Strimlow, the fourth Wolf into double figures. He has 12. 72-62, Eagles leading with 6:27 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Hubbard, head of the key, down the right side of the paint on Robinson, gets to the hoop and hits the layup with the right hand. Trey Hubbard has 15. Eagles by 12, 74-62, with 6:12 to play in the second half. Wolves front court. Strimlow wasn't ready for a pass. Brennigan intercepts and then deflects it out of bounds off of Strimlow. Ball back to Carson-Newman off of Newberry's fourth giveaway of the day. .608 to go in the second half. 74-62. Eagles looking for their first win at Newberry since March of 2019. Hubbard off to Brennigan on the left wing, up top Jaw. Jaw, one dribble, hands off John Zhao, step back 3 straight on. Zhao missed it off the front of the 10. Strimlow gathers up the miss. Wolves race front court. Rivers. Strimlow head of the key around to Shepard left wing. Shepard drive, dish Lavorne left corner. Lavorne inside out to Shepard for a left corner 3. Shepard missed it off the back iron. Zhao grabs the rebound in the middle of the lane for Carson-Newman. Hubbard across the timeline left side for the Eagles. He sets up shop in the left corner. Defended man-to-man by Rivers. Hubbard into the paint. Right-hand teardrop over the sack logo won't go. Hubbard got his own miss. Kick out Brennigan head of the key. Brennigan lets the Eagles reset with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Brennigan over to Hubbard. Right corner. Catch 3. Hubbard. Dead-eye. Trey Hubbard buries it from deep. He's got 18, and the Eagles are up 15 for the first time tonight. 77-62 at the 5-minute mark in the second half. Newberry front court. Strimlow head of the key. Bounce feed for Rivers cutting down the right side of the paint. Kick out Shepard into the lane. Up and under move. Gets around Jaw and lays it in, playing with 4 fouls. 77-64. Eagles by 13. 4:42 to play in the second half. Eagles the other way. Hubbard racing down the right side of the paint, and he draws a third personal on Mekhi Rivers. A 6th-team foul on Newberry. So the Eagles shooting free throws the rest of the way. Usman Jah exits. Braden Illick re-enters. So you got Browder, Hubbard, Illick, Zhao, and Brennigan, the starting 5 out there for the Eagles. Shepard, Lavorne, as the inbounds comes to Nick Brennigan. He stumbled and lost the ball out of bounds into the Carson-Newman bench for the Eagles' 8th turnover. Brennigan pointing to a spot on the baseline. Hey, there's some perspiration here. I slipped. Let's get this mopped up. And then Chuck Benson calling out, hey, there's more here. So some mop work necessary before we resume play. For Carson-Newman, again, Hubbard, Brennigan, Zhao, Illick, Browder. For Newberry, Strimlow, Shepard, Robinson, Rivers, and Lavorne. Both teams with their starting fives out there. Eagles up 13 with 4:30 to play in the second half. Lavorne, right corner, steps left around a Browder flyby, misfires the three off the front of the rim. Zhao rises for the rebound. Eagles sprint right to left. Brennigan, right wing, lost the handle on it, stolen away by Robinson. Robinson racing to the cup, he throws it down with two hands. 77-66, Eagles lead cut to 11. 4:08 to play in the second half. Hubbard picked up full court by Makai Rivers. Hubbard pumps the brakes and ambles over the timeline with a second to spare. Goes Browder top of the key. Off to Zhao right wing. Zhao, baseline drive, gets to the cup. Two-handed push shot won't fall, but a whistle and a foul. Zhao got shoved from the rear by Drew Robinson. His second, team's seventh. It'll be 2 free throws for John Zhao when we come back. 3:51 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 77. Newberry 66. Back after this. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
Back courtside at Eliezer Arena, Adam Cavalier, happy to have you along, where Carson-Newman has a 77-66 lead on Newberry with 3:51 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman shot 50% from the field and gone 13 of 25 from beyond the arc. As John Zhao heads to the stripe for 2 free throws to try to extend out this 11-point Carson-Newman lead. Eagles have limited the Wolves to 35.3% shooting in this one, as Zhao misses the first off the front of the rim. So the best he could do is give Carson-Newman a 12-point lead. Zhao second. This time he adjusts and connects. 78-66. Eagles by 12 with 3:51 to go in the second half. A little 2-2-1 zone press on for the Eagles. Newberry breaks it. Press just designed to slow the Wolves down as they get it front court. Strimlow, left wing, dribble handoff for Rivers, who curls and kicks to Shepard. Shepard muscles his way down to the left block, tosses up with the left hand, and bounces it in off the backboard. 3:30 to go in the second half. 78-68, Eagles by 10. Carson-Newman front court. Braden Illick fouled by Malachi Strimlow as he brings it across the timeline. It's a second on Strimlow, and 8th on the Wolves. 1-1 for Braden Illick. Marcus Kirkland out to plead his case to Kenny Pate. And Kenny Pate not having it from Marcus Kirkland. Newberry's bench already operating with a warning. Front end for Braden Illick is on the way, and short front of the 10. He missed it. Strimlow the rebound. Newberry can cut it to single digits on this possession. Strimlow goes to work inside on Illick. Turns, left-hand hook. Strimlow hits it nothing but strings. Wolves have cut it to 8 after trailing by 15. 78-70 with 3:04 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Browder. Chest pass over to Zhao right corner. Zhao curls to the free throw line. Start, stop, left-hand scoop. Strong off the front of the 10. Strimlow the rebound. Newberry sprinting left to right. Shepard to the left block. Chucks it up. He airballed it. No call through contact. Hubbard the rebound. Hubbard races right to left. Hubbard Euroleague to the hole. Left-hand finish. Kisses in off the window from the left side. 80-70. Eagles by 10. 2:30 to play in the second half. Wolves front court. Strimlow banging inside on Illick. Lost the handle on it. Whistle. And a foul. It's on Braden Illick. His third, team's ninth. I thought Illick was straight up on that one as Strimlow turned into it. So 2 free throws here for Malachi Strimlow, who's 4 for 4 at the line today. 2:27 to play in the second half. Newberry trying to get it back down to single digits. Strimlow shrugs the shoulders, bends the knees. The right-hander's first free throw is through, nothing but cords. 17 points for Malachi Strimlow. 3 off his career high set his freshman year at Lenoir-Rhyne when he had 20. Strimlow's second. True. 8-point game. 80-72. Eagles by 8 with 2:27 to play in the second half. Reggie Abram checks in place of James Lavorne. Full court pressure on for the Wolves. Browder lobs into Braden Illick in the backcourt. And Illick will give off to Trey Hubbard, who breaks it over the timeline with a few seconds to spare. Hubbard driving inside, lost the handle on it. Strimlow the steal. Newberry races left to right. Abram to the hoop, and he's fouled. Either Brennigan or Browder the culprit here. Charge it to whom? It's on Jack Browder. His first, team's 10th. So Reggie Abram, junior college transfer out of Maryville, Indiana, heads to the line for his first free throws of the season. It spins out front side, no good. 2:10 to play in the second half, 80-72, Eagles leading. One more free throw for Reggie Abram. Bends the knees, puts it up, and knocks that one down. 2:10 to go in the second half, 80-73. Eagles by 7 after leading by 15. Jack Browder will inbound as Newberry defends all 94 feet. Browder looking, triggers into Trey Hubbard, back to Browder, who dribbles across the timeline right side and gets picked up by Shepard. Browder hits Zhao, right wing. Chest pass, Illick left point. Illick still with it. Loops and lobs to Browder, right wing. 13 to shoot. Browder hands off Trey Hubbard. 10-9. Hubbard down the right side of the paint. Attacks the basket. Can't hit the layup. Loose ball. Whistle and a foul on the collision for the rebound. Newberry a chance to score with the clock stopped. Charge the foul to John Zhao. It's his third. The team's 11th. Newberry has a chance to score with the clock stopped with 1:44 to play, and the Eagles leading 80-73. Makai Rivers gets to shoot 2 here. 70% free throw shooter on the season. Rivers first, back spinning up and through. Newberry has cut it to 6. It's a 2-possession game. 80-74 with 104 seconds left. One more free throw for Makai Rivers. He's good on that one as well. 5-point game. 80-75 with 1:44 to go. Full court press on for the Wolves. Newberry has outscored the Eagles 9-3 as Hubbard is fouled in the backcourt by Rivers. That is a 4th on Makai Rivers. A 9th team foul on the Wolves. 98 seconds left. And Carson-Newman's Trey Hubbard will head to the line. James Lavorne checks in, replacing Reggie Abram. .98 seconds left. Eagles 80 and Newberry 75. Hubbard's front end of the 1-and-1 is off the back of the rim, no good. Newberry gets the ball back. Strimlow over to Shepard, left wing. Hits Strimlow head of the key. He'll take the straight on three and connect. 75 seconds left, and Newberry has cut it to 2. 80-78 as the Eagles bring it front court. A whistle and an offensive foul on Jack Browder. His second, team's 12th. Newberry with a chance to tie. Eagles have had some empty free throws in this stretch. They've had some turnovers, but the door has opened for the Wolves to rally. And now Marcus Kirkland wants to chat things over. 80-78, Eagles by 2. Carson-Newman led by 15. 77-62 after a John Zhao 3. Since then, Newberry has outscored the Eagles 16-3 here down the stretch to get within a pair. And the Wolves with an opportunity to tie or take the lead here with 71 seconds left. Malachi Strimlow's hit some big buckets. He's got a career-high 21 for the 6'8 post out of Traverse City, Michigan. His 3 from straight on has the Wolves down 2. Usman John, Camden McElhaney set to check back in for Carson-Newman. As both coaches put in their final instructions. The Eagles led by 15 moments ago, but Newberry has rattled off a 16-3 run to get within 2 with 1:11 to go. McElhaney, Brennigan, Jaw, Hubbard, and Browder on the floor for Carson-Newman. Lavorne, Strimlow, Shepard, Rivers, and Robinson for the Wolves. Robinson will inbound from the near side hash mark. Triggers into Rivers, who gives off to James Lavorne. Lavorne curls right corner over to Strimlow, right wing. Make the handoff to Lavorne. Strimlow has it right point. One dribble gives Robinson. Robinson curls head of the key. Out to Rivers up top. Bounce feed inside for Strimlow. Spins right on Jaw. Reverse layup. Rattles in. 51.2 seconds left. Newberry's on an 18-3 run and has tied this game at 80. 20-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Chuck Benson utilizes a timeout as Trey Hubbard comes front court. So a 30-second timeout for Chuck Benson. What will he draw up? Carson-Newman has 3 points in the last 3 minutes and change. A free throw from John Zhao and a Trey Hubbard layup. Outside of that, Newberry has rattled off an 18-3 run to erase what was a 15-point Carson-Newman lead with 5 minutes and change to go. Hubbard, Browder, Illick, Brennigan, and Zhao on the floor for Carson-Newman. Lavorne, Strimlow, Shepard, Rivers, and Robinson for the Wolves. Browder looking, and Chuck Benson calls for time. Chuck Benson wants to utilize his 30-second timeout, so he has a full remaining. And he'll go back to the drawing board for a new play off the inbounds. What does Chuck Benson draw up here? Eagles and Wolves tied at 80 with 43.3 seconds left. Lavorne, Rivers, Robinson, Shepard, and Strimlow on the floor for the Wolves. Illick, Browder, Brennigan, Hubbard, and Zhao for the Eagles. Browder inbounds, far side hash mark. Browder triggers. It's deflected out by Shepard and stays with Carson-Newman. Officials. Did somebody burn a timeout here? Teams both headed to the bench. They're going to check the monitor to confirm who touched it, I believe. So, officials are going to go to the iPad to determine how much time needs to come off the clock. They are just looking at the time, not at possession. So, the ball was touched by Shepard. The deflection on the inbounds. And officiating crew going to determine how much time needs to come off. 0.7 seconds. Or no, 0.8 seconds, pardon me. Needs to come off the game clock. 42.5 put on. 80-80. This game tied. After Carson-Newman led by 15. The Eagles trying to prevail on the road and avoid back-to-back losses. They win their first game here in Eliezer Arena since 2019. Hubbard will trigger into Browder at the top of the key. He hands back off to Hubbard. Hubbard on top of the jump circle. 17 to shoot. 15 and 14. Hubbard still between the rings. 13 and 12. 10 and 9. Hubbard into the high post for Illick. 8 and 7. Illick hands off John Zhao. Zhao inside out for Illick. Left wing. 3. Illick! Drano! Braden Illick buries a left wing 3. And the Eagles are up by 3 with 15 seconds left. Marcus Kirkland calls for time. Big shot, Braden. Buries a left wing 3 with the shot clock winding down off of a feed from John Zhao. And the Eagles are up 3. 83-80 with 15.8 seconds left. Now Carson-Newman in need of a stop. Newberry has had the hot hand down the stretch. Eagles were up by 15 before an 18-3 Newberry run erased that advantage. But right now, a 3-point lead for the Eagles. For Carson-Newman, do you foul? As the clock winds down. See what shakes out here. Browder, McElhaney, Brennigan, Hubbard, and Carson-Newman needs a fifth. It's Illick. Newberry, Strimlow, Lavorne, Shepard, Rivers, and Robinson. Wolves need a 3 to tie. Out of the key for Robinson. Hits Strimlow left point. Strimlow left wing. Hands off for Lavorne. Lavorne 7 seconds. 6 right wing. Robinson a 3. Back iron no. Rebound for Robinson. He hits a teardrop middle of the lane. 83-82. Eagles by 1 with 1.1 seconds left. Browder to inbound. Gets it into Trey Hubbard. That's it. Buzzer and ball game. Carson-Newman hangs on. Eagles win 83-82. A sigh of relief from Carson-Newman. Eagles victorious on the road at Eliezer Arena for the first time since 2019. And Carson-Newman, thanks to Braden Illick's left wing 3, prevails by a final score of 83-82. The defense was there for Newberry. The Wolves got the second chance bucket from Robinson. but didn't foul quick enough on the inbounds for a prayer to extend the game. Carson-Newman prevails 83-82 over the Wolves thanks to the late three from Braden Illick. Domino's post-game report headed your way when we come back after this. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bring it, backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Life, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Eliezer Arena, where Carson-Newman wins in a thrilling fashion, 83-82 over the Newberry Wolves. I'm Adam Cavalier, the voice of the Eagles, and our congratulations go out to head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, congratulations. Career win 250 for you as head coach of the Carson-Newman Eagles, and it took a Braden Illick left wing three with 18 or so seconds left to get you there.
I'll be honest with you, Cam. I did not know that little dandy.
I really didn't.
I thought you were going to come in with something cute and crazy, and you didn't. You came in something beautiful and nice. Thank you.
I'm not feeling cute and crazy.
You sound a little under the weather.
Yeah, we've. I mean, look at the cough drop pile over here, Chuck. Yeah. But fighting through it. Yes. You fought through some stuff there late. We're up double digits. Newberry rallied. I think that you knew a Marcus Kirkland coach team would.
Absolutely.
But able to get the job done. Break down Braden's three to propel you to a 1-point win. Your first here at Eliezer Arena since 2019.
Just to clarify for me, we've played here. This is the third time?
Yeah, third
time in the 5 years. Okay, because we were in there, and Nick and Mac and Butt said, we've never won down here, and that they're fifth-year guys. So, it's definitely a tough place to play. In my time here, you've had Dave Davis lead the ship. You had Jason Taylor, and now you got Marcus Kirkland. And there was never a second in that game where I felt like, okay, this is safe. They're going to lay down. There was never a doubt in my mind they were going to compete till the end. I could hear him down there coaching them up under the last media. And you saw how they ended with a bang. I like some of the opportunities we had. We could have probably got some a little bit more cushion, a little bit more separation. We missed some layups. Heavily contested, but still missed some layups, missed some free throws, and we've been shooting the free throw really pretty well. But credit to them because they made it. They made us play for 40 minutes. But credit to our guys too, Cav, because we did complete the task, and it took all 40 to do it.
Some stellar performances, Braden's three being one of it. Jack Browder, a rebound shy of double-double, number 17. Felt like at times that he was the straw that stirred the drink for you today, while Trey, a very quiet 20-point night. I don't know if it was the not having stats provided in real time as opposed to the box score brought over at medias, but it felt like Trey's 20 was quiet. But what about the job of those two?
Jack does Jack-type things. I mean, there's a reason why he leads our league in scoring and rebounding, and you sort of know that he's pretty consistent about bringing it. But Trey in particular, after the LMU game, brought him to the side and talked to him a few different times. We've been sort of going back and forth, and really just encouraged him to, this is your last go-around, man. You're an incredibly invested worker at your craft, and you need to pay yourself back, pay our team back by giving us your best version. And we actually made a couple of adjustments, or not really adjustments, but made a greater emphasis in some other areas that we felt like would put Trey in positions where he could be be more impactful at the rim, and all of that worked out. So I'm really happy for Trey. We obviously don't win this game today without Trey. He was, you talk about the stir. Or the straw that stirred the drink. To me, he's that straw and that drink today for us. So I'm just happy for Trey. He needed it. We needed it.
Break down Braden's the possession. It was an extended possession. He had a timeout on the inbounds, a deflection on the inbounds.
Other pressure is trying to turn us over. We had a hard time getting it in. Made a couple of adjustments on what we were going to run to get the entry. We got it in. Had a call. Could not capitalize with the call, and so then we were just playing a concept. And it was Trey touched paint, or no,
John touched
paint. They gave extra help at the rim, and Braden spotted up. John shared the ball. We talk about paint to great, trusting each other, and John trusted Braden, kicked it out, and Braden made the shot when it left his hands. Every time he shoots, I think it's going in. He's got incredible mechanics, and he's got my confidence, and he has his own confidence. So that was the shot of the day.
Wild how this one pans out, especially when you consider how you lost in this building. the times that you did from 2020 to 2022, could not buy a three-point bucket in this gym your last 3 times here. Today, 14 to 26. What do you owe the three-point marksmanship to?
The weather.
You're cold outside, so it got hot inside?
No. The weather forced us to come down a day early, which we typically do.
Okay. This is a genuine answer.
It's a genuine answer. No, nothing cute or fancy here, Cav. We came down the day before. We got in here last night, had a practice. Came in here this morning bright and early. Had another little shoot around. So I've got to thank the cold, the weather, and snow. The snow situation. If that don't happen, we probably drive down here today and go a glorious 6 of 32 from 3. But we didn't.
Defensively, you limit the Wolves to 38.7% shooting. We don't yet have the second chance points. I would presume Newberry had a few of those with 13 offensive rebounds.
Has to be.
Grade how you did defensively.
They were at 70 points in under the last media, and then finished up with 82. So they really made it. They surged there at the end. It's not that we were playing to lose. They were just capitalizing, making tough plays. I did like the fact that they were inefficient. They were 38 from the field, 32 from 3. They took a lot of threes today. I thought we were trying to shrink the court, protect the paint. They made a lot of threes. I don't know if this is the high mark for the year, but Lavorne and
third game in double figures.
Third game. Lavorne and Rivers both made 9 of the 11. Malachi Strimlow had a big one there late, but. I thought overall things we did defensively today in terms of percentages and in terms of efficiency were an improvement on our LMU game. And, of course, LMU was a step back after the North Georgia Coker time. I thought we were defending in their own way really solidly there. We just got to build on it. We got to keep getting better.
Turn your attention. You're back home. Get UVA Wise and Wingate next week. How do you build upon this with the Highland Cavaliers coming to town?
We were talking about it, sitting around the hotel. There are so many teams that from last year to this year that have improved. So many, man, have taken it to a whole nother level. I think Wise is one of them. When they got Brad Dean back from his time at the Division I level, when they got the 7-footer. They got the 7-footer who was a redshirt a year ago, who's given them a different feel and presence at the rim. They have veteran guys. I think they're defending really, really well. They're strong offensively. I saw just like we went to their place and they beat us. And we've had quite a bit of success against them over the years. But they're a team that concerns me a great deal. We'll tomorrow will be a day of rest for us. Then we really got to get in the gym and figure out how we're going to defend those guys and figure out how we're going to put points on the board, because I think they are really, really locked in defensively and are making it tough for teams to get points.
Chuck, pleasure as always. We'll talk to you next week.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. The Domino's post-game report rolls on. We've got Braden Illick and our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard, still to come after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's post-game interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's post-game report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Savario's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Savario's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner, and the Health Sciences Building. Savario's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman collects an 83-82 win over the Newberry Wolves. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the game. No doubt about this one. It's Braden Illick's game-winning three with 15 seconds left.
Will trigger into Browder at the top of the key. He hands back off to Hubbard. Hubbard on top of the jump circle. 17 to shoot. 15 and 14. Hubbard still between the rings. 13 and 12. 10 and 9. Hubbard into the high post for Illick. 8 and 7. Illick hands off John Zhao. Zhao inside out for Illick. Left wing. 3. Illick! Drano!
That is our AEC electrifying play of the game. AEC, member-owned and service-driven, bringing value to everyday life. After all, you're not just a utility customer, you are a co-op member. We continue on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside the man who had our AEC electrifying play of the game, Braden Illick. Big shot. Braden, mind you. Braden, what a dagger. Breakdown. Kind of a herky-jerky start to that play. He had to burn a timeout. He had a deflection on an inbounds before things finally settled. What clicked on the inside-out action between you and John Zhao?
Well, John just realized there was two people on the ball and hit out to me. We've done it so many times with the rest of our players, and it was just like natural for us.
What a performance on the road. I know you weren't here for it, but Carson-Newman, I think the past 3 games was a combined 14 of 75 from deep. Go 14 to 26 today. What clicked from beyond the arc, really for a second straight game on the road when you factor in Coker too?
Well, it's just a bunch of ball movement. When the ball moves, the ball has energy, so it makes it easier for us to make shots.
Had a nice defensive effort. Limit Newberry to 38.7% shooting. What did it take to slow down the Wolves?
Well, we just had to lock in on defense. You know, we had to do better than what we did the past couple of games, and we did, and we just shut them down.
You don't appear to be nearly as damp as you were after Emory and Henry. And my initial thought when you sat down was poor Trey Hubbard, who's due to come up after.
I thought about that too.
But you're not. You don't appear to be leaving puddles anywhere.
Nope.
I still felt like you played with some pretty strong effort today, in spite of not being as drenched.
Thank God.
What about the team effort? Trey Hubbard had some quiet days. He finishes with 20. Jack Browder doing Jack Browder things. It was your turn to hit the game-winning shot, but a lot of different guys. No, I shouldn't say different. It's the same old, same old. When you have so many weapons, how refreshing is it to see a Trey Hubbard be the guy to carry the shoulder load, the scoring load?
It's great to see Trey step up like that. You know, we expect any of our players to step up like that when we need them.
All right. Back at home next week with Wise and Wingate looming. What do you have to do to improve upon this one with the second meeting against the Highland Cavaliers coming up?
Just keep staying focused and keep the course.
All right, Braden, thanks for the time. Congrats. That is the man who buried the game winner for Carson-Newman with 15 seconds left, Braden Illick. One other men's game has gone final, and that is Tusculum at Anderson. The Trojans prevail 83-70 over the Pioneers. Tusculum blew a 10-point first-half lead as Anderson drops the hammer and shoots 60% from the field in the second half. Gets 24 points from Sam Perez and 17 from Austin Webb. A.J. Wright handed out 10 assists as the Trojans rally from a double-digit deficit to win by double digits, 83-70 over the Tusculum Pioneers. We continue on the Domino's postgame report. Adam Cavalier alongside our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard. Trey had some quiet days offensively. Granted, that's okay with as much scoring power as there is on this team. But today it was your turn. A ton of rim attack stuff paid off. What clicked for you en route to a 20-point night, the 17th of your Carson-Newman career?
I would just say my coaches, my teammates. I have been a little slumped lately, but every day I practice, even at shoot-around today, yesterday, they just kept telling me, be aggressive. They trusted me, play my game, and it worked out for me today.
Aggression, certainly the thing that stands out, especially with how you attacked the basket. Was there anything different about today that really made that click?
I don't think so. I think that's just mainly my game, putting pressure on the rim, dishing out, scoring, just making plays for the team. So I felt like we didn't have that last game, especially. I take a lot of blame for that, so I just wanted to come out and prove to my teammates that they can trust me.
Defensively, you limit Newberry to 38.7% shooting. What did it take to do that? A game after that was a point of emphasis for Chuck Benson after the way LMU scored it Wednesday night.
Yeah, so basically LMU killed us in transition, killed us in half court. So we wanted to take away transition mainly because they were very aggressive, Newberry, and they also had a lot of shot making. So we just wanted to limit their attempts. We know they're going to make some. They're a good team, but just compete and play as hard as we can.
You're back at home next week with UVA Wise and Wingate coming to Holt Fieldhouse. How do you improve upon haven't won here in Eliezer Arena since 2019. How do you improve upon that going back home with two tough teams looming in Wise and Wingate?
Just staying together, building off of this win and trusting each other to make the right plays, play hard, and win the game these next 2 days.
Trey, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
Congrats on the win.
Thanks.
That's our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard. And that wraps it up for us here on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman beats Newberry 83-82. A Braden Illick game-winning three with 15 seconds left paves the way for the Eagles to get the job done on the road. Chuck Benson's 250th career win, headlined by Braden Illick's game-winning three. We're back in action on Wednesday, 5:30 tip for the women against UVA Wise. A 7:30 tip for the men. The broadcast day starts at 5:15 with the AEC countdown to tip-off here on the Eagle Sports Network. For Jay Adams back inside of our network studios, as well as the voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers, I'm Adam Cavalier. Once again, the final score from Eliezer Arena. It's Carson-Newman 83, Newberry 82. Stay warm, drive safe, have a pleasant rest of your Saturday. And good night from the Palmetto State.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.